I grew up in the countryside, so I had a lot of freedom. I remember at a young age, I would venture out into the woods, and there would be these creatures around. I'd see bugs, I'd see squirrels, sometimes I'd see a feral cat. I'd go try to talk to it. I just loved nature as a young kid, and growing up in a rural area really helped instill that. This is my Canon T3i, if you can see it right here. The T3i gives you a lot of range right here. It takes in a pretty good amount of light. It's a really good build for someone who's just getting into the game. I downgraded from a 60D to a T3i because I wanted to have something a little lighter to give me a little more range. And it has a lot of features on here that are good for beginner photographers, and then for more advanced photographers, it lets you have more manual settings so you can play around with them. My two lenses right now, I have a kit lens right here. The kit lens goes from 18 millimeters to 15 millimeters with a quick zoom. See that right here? And I use this thing all the time. This has a lot of really good image quality right here. It's a very reliable thing. It's not too fancy, but it gets the job done. This one, it's been nicknamed in the film community as the Nifty 50. The cool thing about this lens right here is it's got a lot of focal depth. So you can get a lot of really cool rack shots done through this. One of my favorite things to do is to have exposure on for a long time and then take pictures of the stars with this on. It also works for street lights. A lot of people use this one when taking pictures of street lights, and you have that zoom effect. I think you've seen a few album covers in the 90s and early 2000s that had that effect on there. That's done through lenses like this, and a lot of exposure and depth going on with that. I'd say you can go a little bit more with it. Get your own lighting kits, get your own stuff, do a little bit of research. Every camera equipment is suited to certain styles, and I say whichever one you're more comfortable with, just go for it. I really love taking pictures of trees. There's this foliage, this richness that the foliage has that you can't get from anything else in nature, quite honestly. And the coolest thing about that is what it provides you whenever you're trying to use the camera. The greens that it gives you, the vibrance is just stunning. In a few months, I'm going to be debuting one of my new projects. It's Nature Within the City. I chose the city of Atlanta because it's called a city within a forest, and as I stated earlier, trees are one of my favorite things to take pictures of. So I'm going to be heading down to Centennial Olympic Park, Woodruff Park, all these parks around here, Piedmont Park too, and I'm going to be taking pictures of the city scenery mixed with some of the nature that's around here, some of the regular genius nature that's around.